A new drug for Alzheimer's disease is now sitting with Health Canada, waiting for approval for use in this country. The drug, it is called Leqembi. It would be the first treatment targeting the disease itself, instead of just mitigating its symptoms. Joining me now with her thoughts on this is the CEO of the Alzheimer's Society of Ontario, Kathy Barrick. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So we know the drug's already approved for use in the U.S. What kinds of results has it shown so far?
The results actually have been quite promising, and we're very encouraged by it. So what the drug does, as you mentioned in the lead up, is it actually targets the disease process itself. So when administered early on in the disease process, it can actually slow cognitive decline.
And that's the key here, right? Early on?
Very early on is the key. So early diagnosis is going to be a key factor in making this drug useful for folks when they approve it, hopefully in Canada.
Yeah, let's talk about that, because what does the approval process look like? How long could it take before Health Canada makes its decision?
So the drug approval process is through Health Canada, as you mentioned. It can take up to a couple of years, and they do all kinds of things in the approval process. One is obviously looking at the data and ensuring the essential process is they want to ensure that the benefits outweigh any of the negatives. Of course, all pharmaceuticals do have side effects, so they just want to make sure that the benefits of the drug do outweigh those side effects that are a potential.
When you think about the numbers, I mean, in 2020, there were roughly 600,000 Canadians living with Alzheimer's, and that number is expected to rise to nearly 1 million by 2030. How do we currently treat people with Alzheimer's?
Well, that's what's so exciting about Leqembi is we currently don't treat people with Alzheimer's. There is no treatment available currently in Canada for Alzheimer's. The drugs that can be used at times tend to treat the symptoms, so some of the things that happen to people as part of the process of the disease, but nothing at all is available to target the actual disease process.
And in terms of, when we talk specifically about this drug, and for that window, that short window, what does this drug, what needs to be in place in order for this drug to be effective? What needs to happen?
We need our healthcare system to get ready, and early diagnosis is key. So often what happens now is people are diagnosed, when a problem appears. So symptoms are there, people are having trouble with their memory, decision making, things like that, and they show up at the doctor's office. For something like Leqembi, that would probably be too late. They will have missed the window. So, implementing, early diagnostic screening, similar to what we do for cancer. At certain ages, we start to check for certain types of cancer. We would love to see that happen for dementia, in that people's brains are looked at as part of your regular health examination.
How hopeful are you feeling right now?
Very hopeful. And, Leqembi is one example of, drugs that are in the pipeline. There's many more that we think are coming, and there's all kinds of other developments. Last week, Roche heard that Health Canada actually approved a diagnostic test through a lumbar puncture. So there's a lot of activity, and we know that the people that we support are watching these developments with bated breath, really hoping that there's something that will help.
Well, keep us posted. Kathy Barrick, we appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.